Hello, I'm Kit Furey, and I'm a belief and energy transformation expert. And what's at the heart of my work is literally empowering people to break free of past conditioning. And I do that by helping them align all of their levels of consciousness. By that I mean the conscious mind, that part of us that is aware of our present moment experience, and the subconscious mind, which really is our powerhouse in terms of our day-to-day experiences, and aligning those with the superconscious or the higher mind, the higher self and soul. And the way that I help people break free of their past conditioning is by employing tools that harness and redirect the extraordinary power of the subconscious. Because what I've noticed and what we know from neuroscience is that the subconscious really is our point of power in terms of our day-to-day experiences. Up to 90 to 99% of the results are driven by the programs in the subconscious. So what creates the freedom that's at the heart of my work is aligning those subconscious programs with our free will choice, with what it is that we want for ourselves. You know, I've been blessed to work in many capacities throughout my career. My formal training is actually, I have a background in science and formal training in the law, and was pretty content. But when I became a mother and I adopted 3 newborns in the span of 18 months, and just through a series of synchronicities, had the opportunity 2 years after my daughter said, "I wish you worked at home," to literally create a consulting practice, to begin to work out of my home. And what that has afforded me the opportunity to do is to connect with my passion and express it in a way that gives me lots and lots of flexibility. Today, for example, in the United States is Thanksgiving Day, and yet I'm having this business-related conversation 30 seconds away from the dinner table. So what offering my work in the world in this way truly has done for me is give me the flexibility to focus on what it is that I love. And now in my life, instead of separating work from play or pleasure or enjoyment or satisfying my curiosities, it's all now just this wonderful potpourri where I get to observe what makes people tick, learn more about that, watch people step into their greatness. So every moment is an expression of my work in the world. And so the way that my work in the world really does help others, let me give you some specific examples of how my work supports others. You know, just last night I was visiting with a woman who's experienced one of the home study products that I have called Tame Your Money Monsters. And she did this 2 days ago. So that's within 48 hours. What she shared with me last night is that having moved through some past conditioning having to do with money and how that was showing up in her life, that her attitude about money is completely transformed. And specifically what is happening for her is that she is sensing more of her creativity. She is connecting with new ideas about how she might generate work. So that's one example of how my work helps others. Another story that I love is a former client sent me an email recently saying that the work we had done together had absolutely moved him through the grief that he came to me for help with in the wake of a broken engagement. And he just wanted me to know that he's in a new relationship and happier than he ever dreamed that he could. And in fact, I noticed on Facebook yesterday that he was saying that the new girlfriend gets to meet his family today. So that's an example where moving through grief got him in touch not only with joy, but in the course of our work together, he recalibrated his business goals. He went after a job several years earlier than he anticipated he would be ready for in terms of his skill set. And it just opened him up to fully express more of who he is. And in the area of health and well-being, my work can focus on the emotional component of things that show up in the physical body as symptoms. And one, which is an extraordinary example, I worked with a woman who indicated she had a palpable breast lump, and within 48 hours of really getting her in touch with what her body wanted to know, she went back to her doctor and the lump didn't even show up on a mammogram. So when we align our levels of consciousness, people are truly able to create miracles for themselves. I am by no means the one who's creating the miracles. They are. But what I can help them do is get all of the parts of themselves on the same sheet of music so that they access their points of power.
I hope you really loved this interview from my Love Your Life Inspiring People interview series. It's certainly been a great pleasure to share it with you. Now, my new Love Your Life Personal Success Program is in pre-launch, meaning that you can take advantage of this life-changing program for a very special price. In addition, you'll be among the first to receive the program before it's launched officially in January 2013. And there are 3 great bonus videos available when you register right now. In the first video, you learn about your relationships and why they don't always work. In the second video, you learn how to change your internal programming and let go of the habits that keep you trapped. And in the third video, you learn how to align your mind, body, spirit and soul and tap into energies you never knew you had. Just click the Yes, Let Me In button to register and immediately save $700 on your Love Your Life program. And enjoy your first bonus video. It's as easy as that.